I'm Rick Lambert. Welcome to the Smarketing Show. Hey, we're approaching a big day in case you can't tell by the hat Cheryl's got on. Nice job, Cheryl. Good to wear mine. If you're like many of our clients right now, it's mid-December, you're thinking to yourself, hey, I got to do something for those precious customers that either bought from me this year or thinking of buying from me, or they're just great people you want to say thank you to. So today we're going to talk about ideas. Cheryl will talk about ideas from company to company or individual to company. And I'll talk about ideas if you're a sales representative thinking, you know what, it's COVID, it's pandemic. Maybe I didn't make the money I wanted to this year, but little touches, I think, nice ones you can do person to person. So Cheryl, I'll let you kick it off with your ideas. And by the way, don't think we haven't noticed the hat, the Christmas tree. You got everything going over there today.
It's very festive in my house. That's what happens when you have little kids. So yes, our topic today is holiday greeting ideas during COVID. And I think a lot of companies are missing those gatherings and those get-togethers that you typically have at the end of a year to say thank you for all the great work, and not just with customers and clients, but also with employees. So I have about 7 ideas of things that I've seen organizations do. The first is, and I think the most effective, is personalized video. So can you record yourself on Zoom, send a video, say, hey, thanks so much for trusting and for supporting us. We look forward to 2021. Here's a couple highlights of things that I want to point out that we've done and collaborated with together over the course of the last year. And it's important when I use the word personalized video, because I think if you can, personalize each one and speak to specific things that you want to highlight that happened in the last year. So I think that's a very effective, easy thing that you can do. The second thing that I also like, and I'd say these are tied for my most favorite, is charitable donations on behalf of either an organization or on behalf of an employee within your organization. As you know, during COVID, there's a lot of non-charitable organizations, nonprofit groups that are struggling and are really looking for support in any way possible. So I think that's a nice gesture that you can do. So those are my top 2.
So a gesture on behalf of your customer, you mean, with a charitable in their community. Awesome. I mean, today we're delivering gifts on behalf in association with the church. So I think people really appreciate that, Cheryl. Great idea. Now, to piggyback on your video idea, those of you who've been through my 30-day LinkedIn bootcamp, you know, one of the suggestions I have is to cut a video. Just use your smartphone, right? And you can send the video one-to-one, in other words, you to one person. And here's how simple the script could be, okay? Hi there, it's Rick. I just wanted to wish you season's greetings to you and yours and say thank you very much for your business this year. All the best in 2021. That's all you need to do. And I think the video over an email, a text, all that stuff, I just think carries so much more weight. And so a one-to-one video through LinkedIn, no brainer, easy to do.
What's your number 2?
Oh, you want my number 2? Okay,
yeah,
my number 2. Okay, look, you're gonna laugh, Cheryl, because I know this is way below your bar benchmark in terms of quality. But there's a website, for example, called Jib Jab, okay? And I'm gonna play a little, I'll ask Vinny, our video guy, to show an example right now, a goofy one that we made, okay? Now, as goofy as these are, I think, at least I do, I watch them from start to finish. They make me giggle. I know it's cheesy, yet if you can put the faces of the people on your team that face up to the customer, the customer's team, I think you're gonna get a lot of mileage, and they only take a couple minutes to assemble. So number 1, one-to-one video. Number 2, give these animated kind of apps, I'm suggesting Jib Jab is an option, a try.
Yeah, I like it. Those are popular. I see them all the time on social media, so it's great. My number 3, my third idea for sort of company to company would be maybe a discount off one of your products or services that you can apply in 2021. So perhaps maybe if you sell smart boards, as an example, you might offer a discount within the first month of January for purchasing a smart board, in addition to the other services that you offer your customers. Number 4, desk calendars. I know people are, so used to having their phone. I still get a calendar from my dad every single year, and it's just something I look forward to. Can you create a desk calendar with quotes or information that's related to your industry? Make sure to keep your logo on it, so that way you're always top of mind, point of need. Did I get that right, Rick? Top of mind, point of need. And people remember for 12 months, they will remember where they got that calendar from. I know a lot of real estate agents do that. It's a great way. My financial advisor always sends me a calendar every year as well. So anyway, those are my my ideas.
All right, those are awesome. And we always use these things. The other idea I had was, look at, you're a salesperson, let's say, and you want to recognize a business that's bought from you. What if you gave them a Google review? Now you may say, hey, Rick, that's basic. Why would someone care? But I'm telling you, heading into 2021, our clients, we're coaching them to show their Google reviews and their proposals, okay? So the email might be something like this. Hey, Jim, just want to say thanks so much for selecting us this year as your blank, provider or partner. Rather than give you a gift, what I'm doing for my clients this year is I'm giving you a Google review and personally you a recommendation on LinkedIn. Bang, bang. Two simple things you can do. Again, no cost, easy to do, personalized, and very effective.
I like that idea. I have 3 more, and then I'll turn it over to you to wrap yours up. So I like this idea for family as well. A lot of my family, they don't live in London where I live. So if your customers aren't located near you, something local. Can you buy something local that's made, created from the area that you live to show that you're supporting the local community, which I think is even more effective and appropriate now during COVID. So I know in Canada, we have this club called the Amazing Club. I think it's called Amazing Clubs Canada. And you can go on and search for local products that are made here in Canada and send those products to clients or to family members or to friends. So I love that idea. And I saw this actually on LinkedIn not too long ago, something called a productivity gift basket, which I think is a great idea for employees. So it could be complete with personalized mouse pads, coffee mugs, water bottles, notebooks, all these useful office supplies that your employees or even your customers for that matter would be using while working remotely. And even building on that, you could do kind of a 2020 gift basket with like PPE supplies. So maybe a mask with your business logo on it, some hand sanitizer with your business logo on it. That's another great idea. And then the last one, just to speak to my point at the beginning about, I think people are missing that social interaction. And I know we're doing this with our team to celebrate the holidays, but can you create a virtual cocktail hour and invite your customers to it and just, maybe chat about some of their concerns or challenges heading into 2021, get to know each other a little bit, do some fun. We're doing a kind of a fun Secret Santa activity, create a COVID cookbook and have everybody contribute a recipe and then distribute it at the end, something like that. And maybe send a bottle of wine to your customers in advance so they can enjoy the holiday cheer.
Cheryl, that last one about the online kind of, we'll call it social gathering. Love that idea. In fact, I spoke at a dealer association recently, tech dealers, and in advance they sent the wine. We were the wine sponsor. Hopefully it was okay. And everybody literally cracked the wine on the call. It was great. And, as we talk about to customer, one thing I might, suggest is let's not forget about our internal customers. Okay. So if you're a business leader, yesterday I was shot a video by a great business guy in North Carolina, and he cut a humorous video. He had the Santa hat on to his own people. And I'm just saying that sometimes, it's nice to get a message from the top that is sincere and has a little bit of, personalization. Anyway, internal customers. Okay, my number 4. What if you sent a card, okay? A basic card, okay, and a handwritten note on the inside. And Cheryl, before the show, you said you actually are way ahead of me because you're actually doing this for the people on your team. Okay, yeah. So you must have watched the show before we did it. Anyway, great idea. And I said to Cheryl, I said, great, so I got to do one better, right? That's my job on the show. So I said, what I would suggest is including a lottery ticket in it. Look, a $1 lottery ticket, whatever it is, inside for a chance to, let the person do whatever it is. The personalized physical card, how many have you received in the last year, 2, 3 years? And I'm just suggesting if you've got runway, that might be a way to go between now and Christmas.
That's a great idea.
My last one, is look, and this is going to make me sound maybe like a caveman. Okay. What if you actually picked up the phone and phoned somebody and said, hey, thank you very much for selecting us this year. Really appreciate working with you, the opportunities, etc. Don't underestimate the old human to human live touch. Anyway, those are mine, Cheryl, for ideas. If you're a salesperson saying, hey, what do I do to thank these customers? Say, Merry Christmas, season greetings, whatever.
I want to give a shout out to a charity organization here in Canada called Jesse's Journey, and I belong to one of their committees, and they actually sent me this really thoughtful book in the mail that I got yesterday. It's actually written by the founder of the organization, John Davidson, who's a legend here in London. And it was personally signed to me, just wishing me, happy holidays and thanks for the support and the work on the committee. So I thought this was also a really great idea. Who doesn't love books? I know everyone's on Audible these days and they're listening to them, but I mean, I'm an old school person when it comes to books. So I thought that was a really great personalized gift that came from that organization. So thank you to them. And this is our last show before 2021. So we spoke about personalized videos and we actually created one. But before we say goodbye, Rick, did you have any quick comments wrapping up our holiday gift ideas during COVID?
I just want to say thank you to our team, the people behind the scenes that you folks don't get a chance to see, Vinny, our producer, all of our entire team at Sell to Win and Into for putting up with my questions anyway. But what do you guys think we should talk about this week? And also, if you're a viewer, and a lot of you have hit me on the side with personal messages and even comments here on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Cheryl and I are reloading for 2021. We got some good ideas. And obviously to you, Cheryl, for carrying me on your back this year. I know you have TV experience. I don't, but I've had a lot of fun. And I just really appreciate, your guidance and co-hosting this thing with me. So that said, I think we cut a video that now it goes all to serious here. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I just want to say thank you to you as well, Rick. It's been fun. You're one of the best co-hosts that I've had over my career.
I'm sorry, you cut out there. You cut out for a second.
You're one of the best, even virtually. But definitely miss being in the studio. Hopefully we can do more of that in 2021. But yes, we did talk about personalized videos off the top. And so of course, we want to walk the walk and talk the talk. So we created a personalized video to thank all of our viewers and our guests. So we'll end with that, and we'll see you all in 2021.
All right. Season's greetings, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Cheryl, we're wrapping up our first season of the Smarketing Show. Just want to say thank you so much for carrying me for 50 some odd episodes. Okay, I know I'm not that light, but we want to thank you very much for watching this year. Can't wait for next year. We got some new stuff cooking.
We tolerated each other for 52 weeks and we had some really good conversations.
The virtual worked out well.
It did work out really well.
Yeah,
conversations / debates. We went into, a studio last January, and then we had to evolve and start recording virtually, which was a bit of a challenge. We're kind of back in the studio and still recording virtually. We've had some great guests on the show, so I want to give a big shout out to everybody that came on and gave us their thoughts and engaged us in really wonderful conversations.
And thank you for sharing the Smarketing Show with your friends. Season's greetings to you, and get ready for some big things happening at the Smarketing Show in 2021.
We'll see you next year, everybody.